Alright, enough of the music. Let's jump into the game Paradise Killer. It's the third stream I'm doing for this game. If you're watching this on YouTube, the second stream is missing. I'm sorry I didn't download it from Twitch in time. So you gotta deal with the missing hour or two. Where is the game in my... I have actually no idea what I've been doing last stream. Oh, right, I went to the headquarters. And the graphics are shitty right now. Even I can see this. Will they load? Or is it because I'm not in DirectX 12 mode? That's better. Yeah, we are at the headquarters. I found a lot of lore about the gods in here. And I talked to the gatekeeper or something. I don't know. Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. I suppose spoilers depend on how far you are into the game and which locations you've already visited. Okay, right, so there's a wall picture and I need to place little red crests on it, and I haven't found enough of those yet. Like, yeah, I'm like 6 hours into the game. But I've not done much, like I've only talked to 2 people or something. Did you enjoy Horizon Forbidden West, Chris? Investigate a scene.
Scene investigation.
Dr. Doom Jazz Clinic. Okay, we have a vampiric murder report, a confidential report about victims of vampiric attacks. How does it work? Do I just keep clicking E and only get this one clue? I think so. I don't think there's more to do in here. Okay, exit. Lady Lovedyes says, this is a classified report about vampiric murders on the island.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
5 victims killed by what appeared to be a vampire.
Got it.
The last victim was found on the beach and was the only one to have any trace of the perpetrator's saliva on them.
The truth is revealed.
The perp was ID'd and arrested by the marshals, a citizen.
Sure.
The cause of vampirism was unknown. I never thought about vampires having saliva, you know? It's a weird idea. I've never played any I've not played Horizon at all. I do own it since release, but I never got around to starting it because I'm scared of the hours I will have to put into it. Okay, we have a weird statue, like Egyptian statue here. The gods formed an elite guard retinue with these creatures from Mars. They're fiercely loyal and revered just as much as the gods themselves. Okay. "60 hours, wow. Another statue. Lost Pain. He escaped to the moon's dark side during the Great Betrayal. He's trying to drain the moon's power to complete his resurrection. We need to deal with him before that happens." And there's a crest hidden behind it. So now we can bring this red button thingy to the wall and put it in and see if something happens. You'll need more. If I'm going by these circles, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Wow. And I can hear the glitch sound that's alerting me of items. One appears to be up on the elevator. So I probably have to ride up and jump down the building. There's no fall damage in this game. Statue that is holding their own skull, I suppose. The goddess Blood Dancer. She gifted technology to many races and is an astral engineer without equal. She has no interest in ethics, and her experiments have caused genocides across entire planets. So maybe it's not her skull, maybe it's an advanced virtual reality headset when she's the goddess of technology. I think I've been in this area. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I'm totally lost. Let's just... Oh, no, I'm not lost. There's another red button. How long have I been running the game club? About 2 years, I think. Or 1.5 or something like that. We started with Firewatch, and let me check. Just have to scroll way up in the announcements. Yeah, we started with Firewatch in June 2019. Yeah, it was actually because, you know, we were 3 people in a Discord wanting to check out the game, and I pitched them the idea of the game club, and they were, yeah, let's do this, and then we played the game, and since then, I didn't miss one single month. Choose one game every time. Activity is, you know, low, but if 1 or 2 people join and play the game, I'm happy. Let's buy a drink. There's only ever 1 drink in a machine, and I'm not sure if there's any point to buying them besides, I don't know, probably achievements. We bought an Angel Ward, a highball named after a district on one of the old islands. It was rife with unexplained crime before the Paradise Psycho unit determined the demonic cause. The flavor changes each island in line with a new whiskey blend. Okay. Elevator. Once again, the elevator control is weirdly looking like a flashlight. Okay, we are up on the building, and actually the elevator just there's nothing up here. Its only purpose is to let me jump down. Okay. Okay, we might have to do this multiple times. I saw one red crystal to the left already. One should be... Is that the right... I'm not sure it's the right side of the building I'm looking at. Probably not. No risk, no fun. Let's try to go for that crystal on the right side. Fuck. I didn't make it. Is that the library? I think I've been here before. Yeah, I've been here before. I'm glad you like the idea of a game club. Yeah, my problem was I never play new games. And I'm not interested in, you know, joining a random subreddit and dumping my thoughts on a game out there. So yeah, I'm having fun with a couple people playing the same game at the same time and just pretending it's a brand new game. I'm hearing glitch sounds. Where's the hidden item? Can I? Oh, I'm too fat. I cannot squeeze through here. Let's try to walk up here and see if we can find anything. Nope. Maybe it's a layer above. Oh, no. Cannot see the glitchy item. Oh, there it is. Blood crystal. This is the currency of the game. And I need it for quick travel and for upgrades of my investigation device. And to buy drinks, of course. Okay, let's try the elevator again. I love this little animation with the hearts. It's actually very much like the intro of the Netflix anthology series Love, Death, Robots. What do we have here? The plaque says, "The blue goat brings fruit." So it usually means I have to put in another crest, a blue one that I don't have. Oh, there's Shinji, our friendly demon. But there's also the blue crest I can see. Let's see if we can get both. First Shinji, and then the crest. Oh my god. It's a Paradise Killer, the investigation thriller,
What the hell?
What are you doing, Shinji? Just rhyming, flowing, spitting fire off the top. Can you give me some space? I'm working on something here. Okay, so trying to slide down the wall. Okay, got the blue crest. Have to bring this up the elevator again. Anything else I can reach from up here? Don't think so. I do get a bit tired of this elevator, I must say. The blue goat brings fruit. He's crying and giving us a blood crystal and an achievement. Nice. Okay. Enough weeping. I have to figure out how to get on the other side of the elevator. There's nothing to get up. Huh. It's not going to work. Let's try to go for this little item over there. Fuck. Also, I've learned I shouldn't say fuck that often. At least not in the first 30 seconds of a video or something, because it... apparently YouTube doesn't like that. I don't know. No. Let's just walk up here. I need a change of scene. Hi, Eric! Yeah, I need to catch up. I was not getting any gaming done last week. Let's save.
Getting saved.
Will you be streaming later too, Eric? In 2 hours? Fuck! Ah. Okay, let's see if there's anything exciting between those climate ventilation thingies. There's a lot of noise, I suppose. What will you be streaming later? It's Shooter Monday, isn't it? We landed in front of the Syndicate headquarters with a heavy guarded door. The barracks are sealed unless you are a marshal, and we are not a marshal. Going to walk above the barbed wire. Single player Monday.
Getting saved.
Well, single player means you could play the monthly game if you own it on those days too. Let's talk to this very three-dimensional person.
Halt! This is a restricted area.
What do you want, freak? I have authority from Judge. You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiku 14 to
I
enter.
don't like this.
He doesn't have jurisdiction, Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest. Now let me in.
Step back before I make you step back.
You're threatening the investigator? This is a military facility. I'm not obliged to let you in.
I only take orders from the Grand Marshal.
She's in charge here. The Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I'm a marshal. This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions? No, I'm under orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal. Fantastic. What do you want, freak? Okay, time to check out our laptop, I think. See our new nodes. The marshal barracks are restricted. That means the truth is being restricted. I need to find a way to get in there. A lot of notes about who I should talk to. So basically these are all my quests or side quests. And the list is growing longer. Why is the exclamation mark not disappeared? There we go. So then we have a new case file on Henry demonic possession. Alright, this was because we entered the library. So basically this person went into the library and read a bunch of shit about resurrecting some Egyptian god thingy. They want us to find a way into the barracks. Oh, maybe one of the ventilation thingies broken and allows me to slip in or something? We know this from several movies. You can always enter through canalization or through ventilation. Doesn't seem to be the case here. Never mind then, just continue to randomly explore. Maybe we find a way back to that ramp. It would be lovely. What's with the little shed over here? Can I open you? No, I cannot. Ah.
Crystal obtained.
Let me change the stream title to title Paradise Killer, but I'm just falling off of stuff. I think this accurately describes the viewing experience. There's a yard. Did I pronounce that right? I think I pronounced yard right. Okay, we got a person. We have Dr. Doom Jazz. I do think that the scowls at the armpits are probably uncomfortable, but you do you, Dr. Doom Jazz.
Dr. Doom Jazz.
Lady Love dies.
As judges as you were 3 million days ago.
Dr. Doom Jazz.
He's a Syndicate's head doctor. He's born in the Cannon Fortress, Scotland in AD 980 under the sign of cosmic deceit. Growing up during a military campaign, Doom Jazz longed to become a doctor to tend to the wounded. He snuck into the haunted Sigura medical school and studied in the library after hours. He became the top student and battlefield medic. He was captured during the Great Betrayal, losing his arms in a torture chamber before being rescued by Ice Kiwami. The two fled to join the syndicate.
Want to play doctors and nurses?
And Starlight, perfect pair. I've missed the Doomchest Charm Offensive.
I've missed you, Love Dies.
And I've missed the Love Dice Sass. How have you been? Still the same old Doomjazz? It's just been swell down here. Alright, guys, tell me, is that swell? Can that be read, you know, ambiguous? Or is it just me? I assume you got the memo about last night?
Sure.
Something like that.
Hypothetically?
I presume you're here on business and not for something nicer.
Got it.
I've got a job to do down here. How unfortunate.
Have a bad feeling about this.
You're in high spirits considering our leader and council have been murdered.
The island is about to end!
We all deal with grief in different ways. Do not be mistaken, I am well aware that this is a catastrophe. I'm just not one for outwardly displaying misery.
Sure.
What's your take on the syndicate on this island?
Strange.
Keep myself to myself. I'm not interested in the schemes. It's exhausting. Drama and politics are drugs. It's best not to get hooked. That's a medical opinion.
I don't like this.
That tells me all I need to know about the state of his place. Anything else I can help you with? Is it actually a music genre, Doomjazz? I want to hang out with Doomjazz.
I've got all the time in the world for you. I've missed you, Love Dies.
It's been so long since we spent time together. Are you still a wine and whiskey woman?
Don't test me.
Not a lot of either in the Idle Lands. Want a glass with me? Enjoy the island for a few minutes before getting back to all that motor? I've got a bottle of Freedom Letter open. Are you going to drink? Yes, you're going to drink with Dr. Doomjazz.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Fabulous!
That's the spirit.
Lady Love Dies.
How does it feel to be investigating again?
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
Ha ha!
Got it.
How has the doctor been since I last saw
I've got
him?
all the time in the world for you.
Keeping entertained, you know. It's a small island, but there's always a way to have fun.
Sure.
I'm sure there is.
Ha ha!
Only one way to find out.
I was born to investigate.
Do you want to be a suspect in an out of hours investigation?
Fabulous!
You can come around to open my case file anytime.
I'm worried.
Maybe you've got some time right now. Each second I spend here allows the truth to slink further into the shadows. Paradise can't wait, huh? Feel free to swing by anytime. Love dies. I'll keep that in mind. Relationship
It's been
increased.
wonderful to see you again.
He's besotted and enthralled with me. I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
I had nothing to do with this.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. Oh, I think you showed me a clip of Borin and the Club of Gore.
Where?
Where are you at the time of murder? I was in my clinic until I was called to examine Henry. He was found outside the council building, blood everywhere. I checked him over. Akiko has my report for you. Go and see her if you haven't already. The syndicate building's logs should confirm my alibi. I've already seen them. They confirm your claim.
Don't test me.
I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, the font is very bad. Look at the space between the L and the Y. It's too big. The spacing. It will bother me every time I see that now. Also between the L and the I. Kerning is the word, isn't it? What do you know about KHX's disappearance? I heard he was missing, keeps himself to himself, so I don't see him a lot. You been up to his place on the cliff? Did you see the architect last night? She said at the crisis meeting that she was at Witness' apartment. Witness can probably tell you more. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Don't know what to tell you, Love Dice. He's clearly possessed, and I wasn't at his arrest 10 years ago. If you think there's something suspicious, try the crime scene, his apartment in the dead zone. Can you think of anyone that has got motive? Oh, that's the biggie. Such a terrible crime.
You've got this wrong.
You said you might be able to help me.
You've got this wrong.
Love Dice, you've charmed me. Despite the tragedy of last night, this island is infinitely more radiant now that you're here. Because it's you and I can't get you out of my head, I'll break some ethics. I've treated Witness for death scream trauma. He started complaining of being able to hear screaming on occasion.
Hypothetically.
We had no idea what the cause was, but it kept happening. I eventually narrowed it down to psychic death screams. What the hell is that? When someone dies, they involuntarily emit a death scream in a burst of psychic energy. Normally you can't hear them, but he'd become attuned to them. How?
Theoretically.
That's still a mystery. I don't know if you'll ever know. He attributed it to the gods' anger. He's all doom and gloom about us not doing enough to please the gods. He's taken it as one of the many signs of the end times. What treatment does he take? I straying for migraine relief. That's the only thing that's worked. What about during the citizen slaughter ritual at the end of an island? Surely that would be overwhelming? That's different. The priests conducting the ritual channel psychic energy released by the slaughter into energy for the gods. It's dissipated away from the island. Does anyone else suffer from them? We had a case on Island 15. A syndicate member killed themselves because they kept hearing them. But no one else on this island. Not in the way Witness does. I think demons can probably feel them. Every demon we've encountered has been attuned to psychic energy. Would this include the demonically possessed? Probably, but I can't say for sure.
The investigator is here.
How would it affect them? I'd imagine a spike in adrenaline. Anything else about Witness?
You've got this wrong.
I've been worried about his mental health.
I'm a professional.
He's become secretive and guarded. It's manifesting in the standard ways, but multiple appointments with him have been interrupted by phone calls. He won't take a call with someone in the room and always steps out onto his balcony. Other people have reported the same thing. Who? Architect Carmelina. She started noticing it several years ago. She's worried that he was slipping into paranoia.
That's weird.
Why are you suddenly telling me this? It's been playing on my mind. I've been thinking about last night and the lunatics we have on the island. Then they haven't sent an angel to come and question me. Thank you, Doctor. You've been invaluable.
Indeed.
Remember to hurry back on if you need an examination or anything.
Fabulous.
I'm enraptured by your love, guys. Okay,
I
we have...
don't like this.
That had nothing to do with this.
You think Henry did this, Doc?
Favorite investigator.
You read my report?
I have a bad
Not
feeling
yet.
about this.
Go and see Akiko and the prisoner. I left my report with her for you. That didn't answer my question. It's all I can tell you. I don't speculate on suspicions and hunches. I'm looking for facts. Can you make an exception for me? You only speak to me when you want something, Love Dice. It hurts. I'm sorry. I promise to stop by more often. Well, alright then. We don't know what the seals are, right? It's awfully convenient that Henry happened to be able to get through them all, isn't it?
Ah,
So you don't think he did it? I didn't say that. I just mean there are some missing facts. And where you have missing facts, you have doubt.
Lady Love died.
What do you think about it?
the facts and the truth.
It's a nice story. People like to believe the easiest answer that fits their
The
worldview.
investigator
We
is
kidnap
here.
citizens and force them to pray to genocidal gods. Of course, the syndicate would believe one of the vile working class would do this.
That's me.
There's something else at work here. Well, at least you have a working theory.
Investigator.
No one on the council you hate? I don't do hate, Love Dice. Life's too short. It helps no one. Surely someone pisses you off?
Great doctors.
Just let it wash over you. If you spend your life in anger, you're only making yourself suffer. Okay. He's cleared of everything, I think. Nothing to talk about anymore. Can I enter your yacht?
See investigation.
There's a lot of stuff. Medical textbook, it looks long, detailed and boring. Power tools. Looks like Doomjazz does his own maintenance on his arms despite some being made by Masahiro Heavy Industries. Photo of Akiko. And wine. Doomjazz always gets the best bottles. If you do spend the night with him, you at least get a nice glass of wine out of it. Several, really. Okay.
That's strange.
Does Doomjazz hold a candle for Akiko?
The investigator is here.
Always thought he was a love him and leave him type. Okay, what does the notebook have for us? Didn't see what was new here. Dr. Doomjazz. Connection to Akiko. No alibi breakers, I think he's clear. The witness. Okay. I don't remember who witness was. Overseer of the end of the island. Okay. I don't think we've talked to them yet. Crystal.
Of crystal obtained.
Can I get onto the yacht? Yes, but there's nothing on here. That's so disappointing. Almost fell into the water. Okay, I see a save point. And a jet ski.
saved.
Jet ski or checking out. I want to check out the door that I found here earlier. There's an eyeball hanging next to it for some reason.
Ah,
The back door to Doomjeth's clinic.
is this a fact or a truth?
This should be covered by the Syndicate's HQ logs, but the door log looks broken. That means it won't log who enters and exits.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I wonder if Doomjeth uses this.
Ah, is this a fact?
Can I
or a truth?
somehow
Don't test me.
skip a complete thingy? No, I cannot. Should I? Why is there a back door and why is it broken? I guess I have to go back to him and ask him about it.
Dr. Doomjeth.
Can we hang out again? How's the investigation going? Caught a bad guy yet?
It's been wonderful to see you again.
I think I've got some handcuffs somewhere around here if you need them. How many people have you used them on?
Favorite investigator.
Only a few special ones.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Still not settled down then? Not that kind of guy. Too much to experience. It's a small island, not that much to experience. Every person is unique. Each island has a lot of new people. Relationships with citizens are forbidden.
Wonderful.
Do you want me to get the handcuffs? Want to take me in? You replaced your arms. Nice topic change. An updated model by MHI. They've improved haptics on the fingers. Strictly for medical purposes, I'm sure. Want to test them?
Sorry.
I'm supposed to investigating a mass murder. Everyone is supposed to do a lot of things. Let's see what happens later. Goodbye, dog. Relationship increased. So, what about the back door of yours? I found a door. A door.
I don't like this.
The back door to your clinic. The connection to the nightmare console that logs who enters and exits the Syndicate HQ has been broken.
Ha!
Is it really? I had no idea. Sure you didn't. The door to the back of your clinic.
Why?
Why is it broken? You know I need to investigate this.
Dies.
You of all people should know why I can't have the door logging who goes in and out. So, you admit you tampered with it. I didn't tamper with it. I gave the D2 caster machine in my clinic a little too much juice and it tripped fuses all over. When it rebooted, that system failed. And you chose not to get it fixed.
Got this wrong.
Sure, but it's because I entertain gets, not because I wanted to murder the console.
Got it.
And I'll make a note. What was the photo of Akiko in your boat? It's none of your business, investigator. But
This is bad.
I said none of your business. Leave it. Okay. But guess our relationship isn't good enough yet. Okay, let's see if we can interact with the jet ski. Maybe safe in between.
Getting saved.
Also, I should make some progress on drinking my tea. It's quite late for tea for me. It's like nice mate with ginger. Jet ski. Okay, so jet ski is just some sort of automatic travel, sadly. We're at the scary pyramid out in nowhere, home of a god. And I'll need a lot of thingies to be able to get in there. Can I walk up? I can walk. I can walk up. Big pyramid, and of course Gingy is up here. How come Doom just gets a yard? He likes his private time. How do you put in to get one? How do I become a yard owner? It's my dream to own a yard. How long have you had this dream? About 13 days.
That's it.
I think you'll need to be part of the syndicate to get a yard. If that's the case, I'm not interested. Poof. So basically the god sounds like a big snoring cat. And there's absolutely nothing up here. And I can see nothing just up here. And let's travel back. Random elevator. Is there something behind it? Is the question. Yes, there is. Sneaky blood crystal. Okay. Do we find anything for this? In between? No, we did not. I think we were on our way to walk up some ramp, but see what this building is. It's nothing, okay. Building nothing too? Yes. So many ramps. So many water fountains.
Those crystals obtained.
And where's the fucking... Oh, there's the birds.
Getting saved.
I have 38 crystals. I could spend some. Oh wow, there's... So to the right there is a lot of items, and up here there's a lot of ravens and blood on the ground. Let's do some investigating. This is a murder weapon Henry was found with. Looks like a combat knife. Clean blade, but covered in blood. Starlight can run the blood.
Oh.
All of the blood on here is from council members. There are 2 other blood samples here. Presumably from the dead marshals up ahead. This is where Henry was found after he escaped. If I find where he started from, I can compare the timeline to the distance. Why have the... This is very dramatic. Blood graffiti. The first holy seal protecting the council building is a pair of 2 high-ranking martial guards.
Crime is repulsive.
They were killed last night by whoever breached the council building. Time to find some evidence.
Scene investigation.
Killed with a blade. There are ragged gashes across the throats of each soldier. The cuts were done with a blade, but not a perfect one. Nicks or damage on the blade probably caused the messy cuts. Symbol drawn in blood. There are symbols drawn in the blood. There are demonic glyphs from a cosmic language I don't recognize. These were high-ranking marshals that were supposed to shield the council from attack.
Sure.
They were in someone's way. Okay, let's run the
What
blood.
the hell?
Is this right? These aren't marshals.
Facts and the truth.
I don't know who they are, but this blood doesn't match the ones on record for the marshals assigned to guard duty. Oh
What the
dear.
hell?
Have they been body swapped? Is Starlight wrong? This blood matches the blood on the knife, so either this knife was used or it's been set up to look like it was.
Don't like
They've
this.
both had their throats cut. The lacerations are
I
ragged.
need to
This was probably done with a damaged blade.
Sure.
Analyzing.
Got it.
The blood on the marks matches the blood of the dead bodies. Looks like they've been daubed with a finger.
The investigator is here.
Maybe some kind of ritualistic marking?
Is this a fact or a truth?
Henry has demonic symbols burned into his skin as a result of his possession. This could indicate he was here. So Akiko carries a sword. If he has seen some use, it will have the kind of damage that would cause ragged wounds. The blood I found at the murder scene should be that of the martial guards, but it's not. Why? If the marshals were body swapped, the bodies must have come from somewhere close by. Marshals were assigned by Akiko. Some reason loves the tiny white tiles in this building. Grotesque pyramid charms. 3 holy pyramid charms. The gods syndicate the citizens.
Getting saved.
You ever been to space, love dies?
Sure.
I always wanted to. I hear the moon's nice and quiet. Well, strap in. Beyond the door is space. Is that a metaphor or something? No, just hardcore space. This is the second holy seal. It's a rock floating through space. You know, the cosmos?
Why the hell?
Second holy seal is behind the door? Are you even listening? Yeah, one of the safeguards that the killer got through. You gotta find a solution to the puzzle on the plateau to get to the rest of the building.
How?
How do you know about the second seal? Space has a stench. It's full of cosmic horror and existential nightmares. I can smell it. And the puzzle? I came to this island through a psychic corridor in space. I got a fear for these things. You could just solve the puzzle without any hints. Sure, why not? Imagine you put a rock in an empty drink can. You can turn the can and feel the rock move. You can shake it and feel it. You learn how the rock moves, and without seeing it, you can work out how to get it out of the opening, right? It's like that, but the rock is a dumb puzzle designed by someone who thinks they're more clever than they are, and the can is space. So I can just feel my way through it? No, you aren't attuned. You're not from space. You can't feel the rock. Or the can. Speaking of cans,
Ow.
how am I supposed to get through the puzzle then? Are you kidding me? You are the investigation freak, aren't you? That's what everyone says, right? Investigate! Do you think there's anyone else on this island that knows about this seal? Someone that knows about space? The prime suspect is that Henry guy, right? If he got through here, it might be because of the demon inside of him feeling its way through.
Ow.
How likely is that? And I don't know. How likely is anything? If you're asking me to place a bet on it, I'd say it's good odds a demon that came here on a psychic pathway could find their way through.
Sure.
Like you. Yeah, like me. That. And this is key. I'd need to be one that has the strength. I'm too weak. Henry's demon has got a host, though.
Ow.
How could Henry survive on a rock in space? It's quite difficult here, I'd say. The demon inside him probably kept his body together, stopped his organs being sucked out his ears. Is there anything you demons can't do? That demon's the ball of the angriest psychic energy I've ever seen. You get someone angry enough and they can do anything. Including keeping someone alive in space? Why not? Stop being sarcastic. The hell do you know about demons?
I don't like this.
I run the Paradise Psycho unit. And where's that now?
Sorry.
That's what I thought. By the way, I got a present for you. You're going to need some help if you're going to space.
That's weird.
A space helmet? Figured you want to breathe and keep your insides in your body.
Yeah.
Where did you get this? I was poking about around here this morning. It was behind one of those planters. Looks like someone dumped
The
it.
investigator is here.
Meaning someone had used it to go through the seal. Why are you asking me? Get your investigation freak on. I added some heart stickers to it. Makes it yours, don't you think? Oh, which planet did you find it behind? The one with the statue. Never mind that. Focus on the big picture. You're about to go to space. Have you been in there? Are you listening? My body's too frail and too weak to leave this island.
Sure.
Aren't you worried about what happens when this island ends? How I'll blink out of existence? If I spent all my time worrying about trivial shit like that, I'd have no time to think about us. Us? Yeah, maybe after you've saved this dump, you and I can take a long walk on the beach before...
Don't like this.
Let's talk about this another time, Shinji. And by another time, I mean not in this lifetime. Whatever. Oh, poor Shinji.
Key item obtained.
So, the space helmet I obtained has seen better days and is an old model, but allows the wearer to traverse space. Okay, this is where the helmet has been. Pink petals. Petals. There aren't any flowers here, so where did they come from? Yuri wears a hat with pink flowers.
Got it.
Why isn't that going into the case file, or did it? Yeah. Okay, we can go to space or we can go up the ladder. Check the ladder first. Probably falling down and never finding my way back in. This is a maintenance hatch for the council building. Looks like it has been opened. The anti-tamper seals are cut and the grate has been pried open. You need a thin tool to open this. There are scrape marks going into the access hole as well.
I need to investigate this.
Was something manhandled through here?
Plus crystals obtained.
Okay, no, not going to fall down here right now. But I want to check out space rock first. Whoa. So, this is space, huh? They really drew the hearts on the helmet as I said. A lovely looking esoteric plateau. What secrets does the second Holy Seal hold? Oh, and they manipulated gravity. I'm worried to fall off space rock. Okay. Oh, this is doing stuff. I've not seen these symbols before. There might be a clue on the island. Barbecue in space. I need to find how to unlock this. Yeah, probably with the buttons that came out early. Can I fall down this rock? I have not saved in a while, have I? I need to get the right sequence to solve the puzzle on the esoteric plateau. There are some obscure symbols on another planet. What the hell is going on? Oh. Okay, I press one wrong thing. So they said something about feeding my way through. So even though there might be a stew on the island, I don't know. Yeah, let's go back and wait for it. Clues. Yeah. So I'm putting a save point here, I suppose.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
When the sunset occurs, some people immolate themselves, believing that the sun is a god that may eventually disappear. They're wrong. She will never disappear. This looks so dramatic. Island Sequence 3. A Time for Sorrow. As Kyle devolves into mad paranoia, fearing for our future and the demons. There are so many of us. The noble Montserrat steps forward to end his madness and lead us to the light.
Those crystals obtained. Relic obtained.
Nauseating offering gums obtained. Gums that are offered to the gods via ingestion. This is an accurate depiction of how having a period feels. It's true!
Those crystals obtained.
Has Shinji always had this censored smiley on his private parts? But I'm not sure if the skulls are supposed to be black or if I'm having texture failure of some sort. Do you ever think about how messed up this is? What is? You guys are the bad guys.
Sure.
What do you mean? The Syndicate worship dying gods that want to rule the world and drown it in a sea of war and blood. I don't see how that makes us the bad guys. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't. We are all heroes in our own minds, right? Catch you later. Maybe it's because it's not the DirectX 12 version I loaded. Not sure.
Game saved.
Let me log out and log in with DirectX 12 after the 5-minute break and see if it looks any better. See you in 5. If I managed to. Let's see. Break time. We have it. Well, maybe if I just hide the game screen. Go. Almost. Almost. Well, it's good enough. We'll continue in 4. break is over. Text off. Music on. This is DirectX 12
Paradise Killer.
version now. Let's see if we got more textures. So first it's very blurry when I load into the game, I'm not sure. Then I go to the settings and then usually it's crispy, yeah. And the thingies are still black, so I do believe it's intentional at this point.
Plus crystal obtained.
All these space goddesses. I mean, the other textures, you know, the purple stuff, that's supposed to look like this. That's exactly the visual they're going for. Random picture displayed up here. The defeat of Lost Pain. This was before he managed to flee to the dark side of the moon. Popular song on the island in Railgun Love. The lyrics are about using a railgun to destroy the moon and kill Lost Pain before he kills us. The bass in it is really good. Painted by Lydia Daybreak.
Plus crystal obtained.
Exclusive Silent Goat carving obtained. Silent Goat, the first to speak to us, the Holy Catalyst. So there's a massive rooftop climate system I just jumped on.
Plus crystal obtained.
They're not doing their part to reduce power consumption. I love all the different humming noises actually. The Way of Bloodbar. I like the crows. Me too, they're comforting. I heard once that in the real world someone made a video game where when you shoot a crow, they sometimes give you a grenade. Why were you talking to a citizen? I'm in charge of the abductions. But you shouldn't be talking to them, it messes with the integration. Don't patronize me. I run the abductions, you think I don't know that? You have no respect for me. You need to think about how you speak to people.
Relic obtained.
A light-colored whiskey often served with ice and bar snacks, a good drink to relax with on a summer's evening. The dusk of a summer's evening is the most wonderful thing in the world. Every time you find a whiskey glass, it gives you a bar scene like this. Dingy. This is it. The council building, where the bad shit went down. Can you feel it, Love Dice? The afterglow of murder, of mass murder? Man, I'm getting hard.
Crime is repulsive.
It thinks of crime. It's repulsive. What went on in here? Who did what to who? How did the killer get in? There isn't an entrance on this roof. Some big investigating to do, huh? Enjoy. There's purple car tracks up here. Tire marks.
I have a bad feeling.
These must be from Lydia. She's the only one on the island with a car.
I need to investigate this.
What was she doing on the roof of the penthouse? So, I gotta go back to her and talk to her. This is secured crate. Blah. Just growing list of stuff I have to investigate. First, blood crystal.
Crystal obtained.
This is a random rope. I don't know what's attached to it.
That's strange.
This is repelling gear.
The investigator is
Was
here.
someone trying to breach the building from up here?
Need to investigate this.
Maybe I could get you in behind the guards. So, gotta ask Lydia if it's her gear. I'm sure she will answer truthfully. New music! To the heart. A love song played to the city. Cities are worth falling in love with. There's nothing else like them. A hot night in the city is a wonderful affair. Okay, this has been the roof. Also, this reminds me of a Berlin Tegel airport somehow because of the octagonal shape, I suppose. The old airport terminals are shaped like that. Okay, where do we jump down? We get a nice overview from up here, actually. It feels like we haven't seen like 80% of the map. This game is a bit intimidating. So I probably could go ahead and accuse this Akiku person right away. But where's the fun in that? Also, can I glitch my way up to that station? Let's go find out. Turns out I can. Oh, actually this is where I came from. So didn't gain anything in doing that. Okay. Gotta jump down to somewhere else. Oh, we fall on it.
Respawning.
Well, I'll take it. Ah.
Respawning.
I really don't know why they made the water deadly. When nothing else is deadly in this game. Maybe it's too much of a hassle to, I don't know, keep areas locked off. Otherwise. Anything new on this thing? No. So we need some clues on the order of weird gods. For the second seal, we need to talk to more people. We had some hotkey. There's the hotkey to see who's close by. So we could go to Witness. Or we could go to the purple flower guys, probably below us somewhere. I've already cracked this computer, meaning I've been here before. Okay, there's a person. Let's go to person. Items and another ghost. Let's... is there a safe station? So I've learned that it might be good to have a alternate save when talking to the ghosts, because they might offer different things. Searching ghost. Are you here to take me away?
Where?
Where would I want to take you? To the ritual. Are you a citizen? Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost. You're still here, even after the citizen slaughter ritual preceding the end of this island. Why? Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice? I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew it. But it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd lost.
Sure.
And what was it? A stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together. It's got no value. She just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being close to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I had it placed in my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago. So we were out looking for the stone. Yes, I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry. If I couldn't find my stone, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie. And how do you feel now? The anger has not dissipated, but I'm still here. I'm here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me?
I need to investigate this.
I will find your stone. I'm an investigator. Look around the park between the Citizen and the Syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I was sat on the bench there. Planet Pamphlet. A pamphlet about the celebratory gardens. They are dedicated to Gregory Complex, Syndicate member responsible for weaving the broken timelines together several sequences ago. His sacrifice will be remembered.
What the hell?
Is this the end of the Syndicate? Thinking out loud, Love Dice? How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate. Oh right, and I have somewhere a crouch button. This is my crouch button. I always forget to crouch.
Crystal obtained.
These arms in the water thingies are so weird. It's like they're doing I don't know, synchronized swimming or something. First, we get a drink and then we talk to the guy.
Relic obtained.
Indefinable spectrum obtained. Popular chilled canned coffee. A blend of different flavors made to satisfy any coffee lover. Hello, my dude.
Fury Knight.
Secretary to the architect. You're the famous investigation freak. I don't believe we've ever met before.
Fury Knight.
Secretary to the architect and the fairy woman's handler. Born in the marble chambers on island sequence 15 under the sign of Dire Rose. Yuri is new to the Syndicate and has quickly risen through the ranks. I can't believe in our darkest hour the judge called on you.
Oh,
I understand you're the secretary to architect Carmelina and Lydia's handler during her fairy woman duties.
Make me laugh.
Did you manage to deduce that? I think I'm making a few other deductions about you as it happens. And what might those be? I was raised better than that. Don't put too much faith in how you were raised, freak. It can hold you back.
That's it.
You broke free, did you?
Worthless.
My parents were cowards. I am not. It's not a big mystery to solve.
What do you want?
Let's get to business. What do you want, freak?
Crime cannot hide.
No mention of grieving for your loss?
You got nothing on me.
Grieving is a sign of weakness.
Insufferable.
I thought, let's go to business. Stop dragging this out. I really don't want to hang out with him, I think. This list is getting mighty long. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? We don't know about the seals, freak, that's the point. Ever worn a space helmet, Fury? Why would I wear a space helmet? To get through the second seal. Never been through it, freak.
Paradise feels wrong.
The space helmet was discovered surrounded by pink petals that looked like they came from your head. That is the most tenuous thing I've ever heard, freak. You're grasping at straws. I really do not like him. Do you know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside of the council building? I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there.
Crime cannot hide.
Give me your phone, Jury.
Ooh,
I need to verify your location last night. You would have been making calls with it if you were directing Lydia. I am under no obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it.
Don't test me.
Not until I've finished my important work, you
The
don't.
investigator is here.
I have jurisdiction here. I am the investigator, Judge Caldon. You're obliged to assist my investigation or I will haul you in front of Judge for obstruction. If you don't give me your phone, I will also assume that you have something to hide.
Don't be snide with
Fine.
me.
Whatever. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just do what you need to do and bring it back.
I'm glad to be back.
I just need to use the Kamsk tower to verify the location of any calls made from this phone. Then you can have it back after the trial.
Where?
Where are you last night? I was directing the ferry woman all night. From where? Here in the celebratory gardens.
Sure.
You often work in the gardens? My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending. Any proof?
Free.
No, freak. The gardens aren't covered by locks unlike the HQ. Did you see the doctor last night? Okay. Do you believe Henry did this?
Insufferable. Yes.
What the hell?
Pathetic.
The islands are full of schemers, you know that. Want to drop anyone in it, Jerry? Dish the dirt on someone?
Who?
Who's got a motive to kill the council, Jury?
Worthless.
Okay, I'm not
Don't like this.
getting anywhere with him.
Don't make me laugh.
Oh, you actually play along? You should investigate
What the
Crimson.
hell?
You gave that name up pretty easily.
Insufferable.
I've had my suspicions for a while.
Why?
Worthless.
Something's wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power now that she's blessed? She's too smug.
Strange.
That seems tenuous.
Investigation.
Here's the investigation freak. Investigate. Actually not interested in talking to him more. Or do the book want me to talk more to him? I need to confirm his location. I need to find somewhere to verify in his phone records. Lydia told me to speak to Sam about Jury. Jury says he was in the celebratory gardens all night directing Lydia. So, where do I find a comms tower? Also, would I find anything on this beach besides weird statues? Oh, there's a blood crystal for starters, that's good.
Crystal obtained.
What's this? No, this is just a lamp. Plain old boring lamp. Beaker. These rocks are complicated to navigate.
Obtained.
Empty space here. This knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy baby." It must belong to Lydia. A knife found outside the concept building. The blade has some minor damage. There are nicks in it. "Always yours, Sammy baby" is etched on it. This must belong to Lydia. A possible murder weapon. If it was, the sea has washed away the blood.
I need to investigate this.
Huh. Didn't expect to find the murder weapon with my random explorations. I'll take it. It's actually very calming to walk on this beach here.
Relic
Um,
obtained.
Fourth island sequence. We understand. Communing with the gods lets the alien devils in. They rot our islands and condemn us to failure. We must never speak to them. Some do not obey the law. Okay, can I walk through the low tide here, or will it kill me? Looks like I can.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained. Relic obtained.
Absurd message stones. Stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. They make wishes for the next life. Citizens don't have a next life. This is sad. There's another crystal at the other end of the beach.
Blood crystal obtained.
A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers. Oh, there's new music.
Relic obtained.
Lady Blue. Remember how lipstick looked on the TV? And his lipstick. Divine. I loved this too. Late nights were better back then. Is it the same ghost? I don't think I found the ring yet. Speed, I am speed. Nothing. Let's save.
Getting saved.
Incoming call. This is rare. Grand Marshal Akiko. Left eyes. We have the suspect in custody. You're not necessary. So, why are you calling? I am under orders to cooperate with your Neno Rosito. He's giving you your orders. Judge has assumed authority while this crisis is resolved. Haven't you been briefed? Are you just wandering around without a clue? We have a suspect that was found with a murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the consul's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here, Neno Rosito. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the holy seals and murdered the consul. Case closed, investigator. I hope that this is as simple as it appears. The suspect is back under inhibitor sedation. Inhibitor sedation? Dami Pudere. Inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doomjazz if you want to know more. I'm guarding the suspect at the desolation cell on the rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only I have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. The bridge across to the prison is on the south beach. Goodbye, Neno Rosito. Whatever that word means. Does that mean I'm on the south bridge thingy? More drinks. Lost mountain water. Beautifully clear water once obtained from a well on an ancient mountain. The mountain was lost millennia ago. The water has never tasted the same since. I actually dreamt that a friend told me about amazing tasting water. I would say it's a vendor machine person. You have tried a lot of the refreshing beverages we make. You are a most valued customer. Do you have a favorite?
Sorry.
That's great. Good answer. You must be a hit at parties. Never mind that. Remember that upgrade for Starlight we mentioned? We've come through for you. Hang for a sec. The vending machine has been soft rebooted. You should be able to get the upgrade thing out of it now. Don't forget, it's in the warehouses.
Why?
Why is hardware like that jumped in a vending machine? The Dead Nebula security chief is a real moron. He'd been showing off just before the slaughter ritual. He thinks exposing OS loopholes is a great way to impress people.
Why?
Why did he have a Starlight upgrade? He did a favor for someone he shouldn't have in the Syndicate. They promised him a piece of Syndicate tech in return. What he got was an unusable upgrade for use on a device he'd never see. Like we said, moron.
Wow.
How did it end up in a vending machine? The marshals came knocking. He tried to hide it. It's jammed in this dispensing mechanism. It'd come out if you try making a purchase now that it's been rebooted. Works for me. Appreciate it. If the culprit lets out a confession in range of our microphones, we'll let you know. Yay! There's a submarine. ping.
Music obtained.
But first, new music. Last Dance, you spun me around. I wanted it to last forever. We were roller skating. I wanted to never take them off. The setting sun sparkled on the ocean. And there's a item up here. And I turned something on. I'm not sure what I turned on, but it's on now. There's a ladder to climb down into the water. I don't think I need that. Can I just sort of jump over the fence here? I can. Sneaky. Descriptive River Power Station schedule. The work schedule for the River Power Station. This station helps distribute energy from the reality folding drive.
Plus crystal obtained.
This is not a door. I've turned things on. I'm not sure what for.
Plus crystal obtained.
There's a flat person and there's two flat persons. No, the other one is a computer actually. Ah, fuck. How do I get in there? These bars on the prison bridge have been destroyed.
The investigator is here.
I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the mainland by this bridge. There's some residue. I run it through Starlight.
Analyzing.
Residue sample 68.7 thermite, 29 barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polyputadine acrylonitrile, no traces of unknown chemicals found. Starlight says this is termite. Doesn't seem to be demonic in nature. Someone may have melted through these bars. Ask questions. Henry's escape. Lydia's knife. Doesn't look good for Lydia for now. Lydia and Akiko, prime suspect.
Nightmare computer.
Okay, gotta piece together some skulls. This is wrong. One down. Two little horns.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Nice. I need to talk to the marshal too.
Sure.
What's your deal? Security. After last night I'm here to man the bridge controls. Why? These are the only controls. The Grand Marshal is guarding the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the bridge.
Ooh, the
It's
investigation.
just in time. Glad Paradise is safe now. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It is currently only to Akiko's blood vial. Didn't they say I'm allowed to go in? Or something? Run the tunnel. It's fun how the shadows only load at a certain distance. It really feels threatening with the red light and the booming sound. It's safe.
Game saved.
This looks properly weird. It's the right amount of weirdness. So here we got Akiko. I am calling you something unspeakable in my native language.
I'm glad to be back.
Good to see you again, Akiko. Grand Marshal Akiko 40, born in Mihai Dai, Romania in AD 991 under the sign of New Knight. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mihai Dai, Romania during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of New Knight as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapons-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. New Knight had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murderer.
Sure.
I'm listening. There's always a first time, I suppose. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. For his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. He had been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demons poured in through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment. Concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Gray's bloodlines. He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since.
Ow.
So, how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recess of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island. The Labachu took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. This was at 8 before midnight.
That's weird.
You know the time precisely? I can tell you how many rounds are in any gun I pick up. I can tell you the weight of any sword you hand me. Soldiers make sure they know things.
Got it.
How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. When he escaped, in the struggle he grabbed my knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran.
Where?
Where did you find him? Outside the council building at 03. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure the crime scene, but was unable to. We were not able to traverse the second holy seal.
I'm a soldier.
Wraps this up so we can execute him and go to the next island. Love dies.
Love dies. All that remains are the facts.
Our orders are to investigate before we execute him. Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night.
That Labajiu.
And a report on the Labaju's history. This is a lot of reading. Dr. Doomjazz left his medical report with me as well. Take it. Doomjazz examined Henry. When we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doomjazz if you want to know more.
Mine and Orochito.
Ah,
This is Dr. Doomjazz's medical report for Henry. A syndicate health assessment document.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued. Shows clear signs of possession. Scarring, burns and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no sign of abnormalities or intoxication.
That's weird.
Patient had visible blood around the mouth. Test shows his blood matches several victims of the council murder.
Sure.
Further samples confirm that blood was ingested via the mouth and was in the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of the decade since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Perhaps most likely due to extreme exhaustion from over-exertion. During the patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him.
Sure.
During prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white-hot rage inside of him. The patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it
Got it.
happened. Well, everything checks out. So, medical report. But then we have another murder weapon. I think I will read this another time. Talk to some more people.
The investigator is here.
This is where Henry started from, according to Akiko. He claims he broke free at 23 o'clock and 52 minutes and was found at 3 past midnight. Now that can crunch the numbers. The distance and timestamp my job.
Who the hell?
He couldn't have broken free, made it to the penthouse, breached all 4 holy seals, killed the council, and have got back to the penthouse entrance to be found in the time Akiko claims. Oh, we can actually talk to Henry Division.
Henry Division.
Who the fuck are you?
Henry Division.
Prime suspect. A citizen born to Reno Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, and torture. Imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother, blah blah blah. Intellectual and creative, but found it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics.
Who the fuck are you?
Got it.
An investigator, I want to ask you some questions about last night.
Have a nice little chat.
Sure.
Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago. No one knows who your father is.
Shocked. Stunned.
That's weird, isn't it, investigator? The syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom? No DNA check? No nothing.
Got it.
You've been in and out of the Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else.
Is this a fact?
Fighting, robbery, arson, torture, and then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your
I
mother.
have a bad feeling about this.
You broke the law and started communicating with the
Is
gods.
this a fact?
An act forbidden because the psychic pathways opened allow demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do. And some fucks started giving me books on demonology. That I was gifted. Astral communicator or some shit.
The investigator is here.
You don't know who it was?
What a fucking surprise.
Are you fucking deaf? Sounds like I need to look into this.
Demon wants to see this island.
Sounds like I need to look into this.
Don't test me.
I'm going to need a drink after this. I'm going to...
Crime.
Stop it.
The investigator
Me couldn't handle
is
communicating with cosmic beings and the demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you and now we have the dead zone. A demon possessed you and you killed your mother and Gray's bloodlines, our chief exorcist.
Whatever you fucking say.
I understand this is hard. You're the victim of possession.
Fucking surprise.
I used to be the head of the Paradise Psycho unit. My investigation touched on gods and demons. Used to be? I let a god get into my head. He almost wiped the islands out. I was exiled. Poetic. 2 lawbreakers. What could go wrong?
Shocked. Stunned.
Are we going to fucking get down to some actual questioning or what?
Got it.
Before that, tell me about the demon inside you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How does a demon make you act? My body used to be really pretty. Now look at me. I'm a grey husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. I'd say it's had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You got any questions or what? No, let's hang out.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about your childhood. Oh, you know, the usual. Enslaved. Thanks for hanging there, Heiko. Forced to worship nightmare gods, that kind of thing.
Shocked.
How do you people sleep at night? You'd abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle. This whole thing is messed up.
Ooh. The
24 islands and we're no closer to our goal. All we have done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasions. So why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best I can.
Whatever you fucking say. Did you kill the martial guards outside the council building? Yes. No. If you say so. No memory? Are you beginning to get the hint? Henry, did you go through the second Holy Seal? The what? Did you go to a plateau on a barely known planet in a space to get to the council last night? Fucking ever.
Can you even hear yourself? What the fuck does any of them mean? Okay, he has no memory. Did you see?
Fucking ever.
Going nowhere.
Are you
fucking kidding me?
My mind is like a desert.
What fucking ever?
Okay, he hates me, he hates the syndicate, he hates the council. That's my motive. I don't know about anyone else, especially all you syndicate fucks.
Sure.
What about the demon inside of you?
Wants to see this island.
I can feel it on the edge of my consciousness all the time. Shadows on the periphery of my vision.
Test me.
Did it make you kill? This demon is pure rage. White-hot, scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing. I'd do anything to placate him.
That's strange.
He remembers New Night, the warrior goddess. My mind is like a desert covered in a fog. I can see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there, no fog, no desert, just an expanse. Except I can see New Night. Did someone say New Night to you last night? No, I don't know. Maybe. I think I saw the goddess. You saw a goddess. Was this before or after you were found by the marshals?
Not a fucking thing.
I don't know. Investigator, why don't you go and find out instead of making me do your job? This island has lots of statues of the gods. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. Let's see. On my note, say. Okay. Let's see if I can find a save point and...
The investigator is here.
Oh, we had this. We had the time thingy.
Strange.
Alright, I should confront Akiko with that.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Henry's escape? How did the bars of the bridge get broken? Henry broke through them. How did a citizen break through the bars? The strength of a demon. Use your head.
Sure.
Starlight's analysis of the residue on the boss says it was explosives. Starlight is wrong. Your little machine is trying to analyze something demonic and doing the best it can. Why were you on your own when Henry escaped? It was just one pull-up prisoner that was supposed to be sedated. Sounds like arrogance. You sound like you have a deaf vision, and Rosito.
The facts and the truth
You
are
broke
not
procedure.
the same.
Why? I'll admit hubris. My marshals do not come to the next island with us. They engaged in their final prayers. I wanted them to have one last moment of happiness before being wiped out. I don't believe a word. Soldiers aren't supposed to know happiness when duty has to be done. How did Henry manage to escape? I thought I gave you my report. I must have been dreaming or hallucinating. Okay, I get it. How did Henry escape if he was sedated? The report says there was correct dosage. If the demon could slow Henry's body down, the dosage of inhibitors needed would be lower. The demon maintains his act, and then when the time comes, he drops the pretense and makes his move. Is that likely? As likely as anything in Orosito. Not that it matters. It is what happened. How do I ask about the time?
Paradise feels wrong.
That Labajiu. Nenorochito, you're out of your mind.
What the hell?
Nenorochito.
Can you think of anyone that has motive for the crime?
That Labajiu.
Got it.
Nenorocito you.
I don't.
Goodbye, Nenorocito.
Can't think of any other motives. Hmm. I want to ask about her motive. I want to alibi.
Che?
Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you?
I need to investigate this.
It doesn't include what you did between Henry escaping and being found.
Nenorocito.
Oh, witness when it happened.
Nenorocito. Soldiers of honor. Do you want to die?
Got it.
She went back to the barracks. I found where he had torn the prison bridge bars apart to escape. The Labajiu could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal marshals stopped responding. That's when we found Henry outside the council building.
Time.
Nenorocito.
The investigator is here.
Nenorocito.
The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough. For me, that's right.
The truth remains obscured.
Witness will confirm the phone call. Marshals will confirm the rest.
Crime cannot.
Can I see your phone records? Phone records are classified. You're refusing to give evidence?
Got it.
If Henry went through the HQ to get to the council building, why didn't he show up on the HQ logs? The nightmare computer at the entrance to the HQ didn't log Henry entering.
When
The logs contradict your report. What do you want me to say? I don't know how these things work. Maybe there was a malfunction. Maybe you found a way to just slip past.
don't like this.
That seemed likely.
Nenorocito.
Stop asking me to do your job. There's nothing in your report about Henry seeing you night during his escape.
Nenorocito.
The bubbling of a Labajiu possessed by a demon. There's only one statue of New Night on the island, correct? Why does it matter?
Crime is repulsive.
Where is it? Why do you care?
Got it.
This answers the question. The statue is in the barracks. The goddess only gives her attention to soldiers.
Sure.
So how could Henry have seen it last night? He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's spouting gibberish to confuse you, Nenorocito.
Is this a fact or a truth?
I'm just going to ask Akiko, did you take him through the barracks last night? Are you out of your mind? You think I helped him escape? Nonsense. Goodbye. Are we done talking to him? Really don't like. Find a save point. Isn't there? There's one here, right?
Game saved.
Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for watching the stream, and next one actually will be tomorrow at the same time, so 22 hours from now. The schedule set in Twitch is correct. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.